Welcome to another video, guys. This time we are going to discuss Russia's geopolitical role with a slight focus on the relationship between the US and Russia. So here we go, guys. Well, just grab some snacks, some popcorn. Greetings to that tech YouTuber whose name I've forgotten, but um, yeah. So here we go. This is a nice server. Finally, I found a really good Counter-Strike server because this is like really nice. So we're playing terrorists. Well, what irony. So first of all, what does Russia achieve? Or what does Russia achieve versus what Russia wants to achieve? So bear with me, I spoke German all day long, so I'm like kinda I have to make the switch carefully, which is sometimes a pain in the ass, but yeah, whatever. So here we go. So first of all, if you look at the Ukraine conflict, let's go for a controversial statement right in the beginning. So the Ukraine conflict, or what Russia made out of it, is not Russia's fault. You have to see that countries who've been a global source of power and yeah, geopolitical or foreign political influence, that those countries won't give up their position easily. So what does this mean? Well, it doesn't. It's quite simple because in the end, it's just that Russia will not ever watch watch the European Union and the NATO stepping in front of the door of Russia. It's not going to happen, guys. Trust me, because that's like a slap in the face of the Russians. So we can't believe that Russia is going to accept all of our ignorance. Um, why should they? The Russians are proud people, and proud people don't take yeah, like any devastation and yeah, whatever. Um, so they simply won't accept this kind of business. So, and that's basically what US is currently doing. Trump is only cares about making business, making loads shitloads of money, but in the end, um, yeah, it all comes down to what or how you use your power, because Russia is still powerful. And why are they so powerful? I just had an argument with a professor of mine who defended his point of view that economical powers are more valuable or ranked higher in the global concept of power management than actual nuclear power. And when we are talking about nuclear power, we're not speaking about generating electricity. We are talking about producing hydrogen bombs, which are able to make the re-entrance in the atmosphere once they are fired on a long distance missile. What most people don't know that those rockets actually fly out of space, and that's in a yeah, that's basically pretty precise because well, that's just how it works, guys. I'm currently distracted by this fucking Spotify advertisement, which is a pain in the ass to listen to, because it's just like so super fucked up, because they're always promoting like commercial music and whatnot. Um, so where did I stop? My music is playing again, so I guess I'm golden. Excuse me, guys. Um, yeah, I said guys because I'm not expecting any ladies to watch here, so I don't know. Maybe they do. I don't know. But probably not. No. So if we expand NATO further and pushing it beyond the borders of the post-Soviet Union, then we're basically screwed, because no Russia will never ever accept the fact that yes, that we are expanding our influence and our power by such an extent. They simply won't, because if we really believe in such propaganda that the West is good and Russia is evil or bad or you name it, yeah, then we're not getting anywhere. So at the end of the day, it's all about balancing, and it's about communication, it's about international relations. And no, that's not why I'm studying this subject. I'm not that naive to believe that one optimist guy is able to change the world or makes the world a better place. This is just total bullshit, man. It's the world is what it is, and it will stay what it is for like, yeah, like forever, simply because certain things never change. It's as simple as that. So, and to come back to my point, or my the yeah, I hate if they come and yeah, whatever. I'm not playing to talk about this games. It's just basically warm up round. Um, so Russia is not. Yeah, it's not a criminal state going to attack the Western world or whatever, or establish communism in the 21st century. That's like total bullshit. History doesn't tend to repeat, right? So if it repeats, we made some tremendous mistakes which we will never be able to overcome anytime soon. So that's how it is, guys. Accept, adapt, overcome. That's that's basically my motto. Yeah, well, that was. Um, yeah. So where does does this lead us? Good question. Because if we continue enforcing Russia with our stupidity or with our ignorance, um, yeah, it's basically we're not going to make any progress anytime if um, yeah, if we simply don't accept what yeah, where we belong and where we come from. So that's definitely a controversial point, but we have to accept that the world is what it is, and it is going to stay what it is. So you just have to figure out how you or which consequences this does lead to. and that's probably a kind of tough aspect of this entire topic. Um, yeah, so honestly, um, it's all about yeah, it's all about overcoming certain reminiscent behaviors that we are just got used to. For example, splitting the world into good and bad. So it's not that simple, right? Um, so we really have to figure out how we overcome this current state. So, and that's probably not an easy one. So, but we have to stop expanding, because if we won't stop expanding, we are going to be in a way worse situation pretty soon, and nobody can really want to put pressure on Russia, which will lead to further devastation, because that's simply ridiculously stupid. So devastation can never be the goal. Um, I tell you, I simply speak my mind here. So, rifles. And what would be the alternative? How can we solve this entire mess? So we really have to integrate Russia into the global community. Russia has to become a NATO partner, just like every Western country does as well. Okay, well, that would be the east, the expansion to the east. But I mean, who cares, right? Um, um, yes, always take nothing for granted. Never take anything for granted, because once you start taking things for granted, you basically end up becoming a moron that isn't able to understand simple that are not able to understand simple realities. So mm, so a moment of silence for this dead terrorist. um, Let me drink some water. Yeah, really getting cold outside. Winter's finally here, which is really enjoyable. Um, and before I push this video further, I'd like to discuss with you what you want to discuss next. Because do you also want to hear something about more casual topics? For example, the relationship between men and women. So on a the most interesting level or the most interesting part is the friend zone issue, because I have so many friends. I won't name anybody, but I have so many friends who really fell in love and gave their best. Um, yeah, Edward, I'm currently recording a video which is going to be on YouTube, so I'll be right back. Okay. Um, here in the new map, and well, I think it's probably smart to go for three rounds on the server. Seems legit, I guess. Yeah, I like to play my games. It's a great song. Yeah, I'm really not planning to get too deep into this shit. But I prefer to have enough ammo in my gun to being able, or to be able to, yeah, unleash some firepower. So we're basically chasing for the last terrorist, and I'm not going to die this round. Definitely not. Yeah, he's probably trying to defuse the bomb to take the win, but I have to be careful. He might be anywhere. Yeah. So, um, yeah, perfect. So I'm fully equipped now. Um, Never shoot the windows, because they are a good indicator. Yeah, they catch the first bullet, and once this glass starts ringing, you know what happened. So. Um, yeah, I'm not playing any techno today. Mm, good job. Um, so where does this lead us? I really want to hear your opinion down in the comments. Make a brief comment, make a long comment, just as you prefer, whatever floats your boat. I don't mind reading pages and loads and books and whatnot. So if it's interesting, I continue reading. So don't worry about that too much, about going too long or a little off topic, because every serious topic needs some context, and the context only is. Well, you only get some context if you stay open-minded and don't start wondering why things are how they are. Because certain things are just what they are. They are just like, well, we've got the influence of nature, and we also got the well, there's so many things to take into account. For example, what uh, what makes yeah, for example, what distinguishes a real Democrat from a dictator? If the economy in the democracy is like struggling, and the totalitarian regime is growing and getting stronger every day. So that's also interesting, isn't it? Um, not planning to stand to stay here, and I'm not planning to go around that corner because they can kill you from both sides. So. This makes way more sense. I picked up the bomb. Yeah, so this is going to be a defensive round. We're waiting until all the terrorists are dead. Until all the counter-terrorists are dead. And they're going to die, believe me. If I start playing the way I like, I'm kinda decent. Yeah, go to that close quarter combat if you enjoy. I won't. So, I'm just taking a break to think about what you guys might like. I really want to keep this as political as possible. Otherwise, well, if it's not really political, well, it's kind of screwed then, I guess, because I'm not I don't know much about relationships. I'm like single for my entire life, so. Yeah, won't make much sense to discuss issues or topics which I don't fully understand or where I can't add any value. So. So this is risky business to reload here, but I don't care, man. Yeah, I expected to ruin the game. So further channel update. If you're only interested in the political part, this was just like a brief introduction of the topic, and I'm going to release a video every day for the upcoming 7 days, all in the style of this video. So if you like the style, be my guest, and yeah, just enjoy the flow I'm trying to generate on this channel. I'm not sure if I'm always succeeding accomplishing or trying to accomplish this goal, but at least I try, right? So for what it's worth. Yeah, and probably this video is already long enough. I'm not really sure how much content you enjoy or how much content you want to handle. Of course, you can handle a lot of content, but the question is always, does it make sense, or is it just a pain in the ass to do so? And if you would answer the second statement with a yes, well, then that's definitely where I would stop. So, yeah, I made a tactical mistake. I should have went down the stairs. Stupid. Yeah, I'm really not an advanced Counter-Strike player. I'm basically a noob, but at least I'm not hacking or cheating. Yeah, so they know that now they make a point, and we really have to level up our game. Nice. Um. Yes, those guys are way better than I, but way better than me, way better than I am. So, um, yeah, next video could be about IT security, about how to, um, well, how to make your phone a layer of protection against the NSA. Um, Let me share something on my Twitter. So this could be the headline of my Friday, actually. No further details. I'd hurt her feelings. But she misinter yeah, she misinterpreted something, and it was just like a wrong interpretation of what I said, but well, shit happens. Um um you know what? Let's go for an SMG in the um so this is a good SMG because it has like 45 caliber. If you go for a headshot, they won't even notice that they've been shot. And that's basically how I like to play my games. Um, as you can see, this works out quite nicely if I'm not failing. Yeah, it really sucks because my stats are already messed. Fucking badly messed. But well, I don't care about this game too much. I just try to focus on the video and what I'm talking. And if there's something getting in my way, well, then it's just like how things are. But well, whatever. This is going to be another huge file, but I want to give you the best quality I can possibly offer, and 1080p is probably fine because most of you should watch this on your phone because I'm thinking this project as a podcast basically, but well I can't upload plain audio files on YouTube, so I went for the Counter-Strike solution. I'm just playing this game and uploading some decent stuff. So. At least I try to well make these videos as decent as possible. Um, yeah, well, don't want to get too greedy because being greedy is like a stupid idea always. Yeah, well, they're definitely hiding somewhere there. So, but if you want to get that headshot, go for it. I won't. Yeah, so final round. I'm definitely not going to die again, so I'm just playing this like super defensive, super tactical. But let me first grab some equipment. Here we go. Eat this. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, that fucking idiot. Mr. iPhone. I already hate him because of his name. And he headshotted me like, he owned me barely 3 times, so that didn't raise my my sympathy with, towards him. So hope he dies. Yeah, would you stop? What an idiot! Spamming some bullets on. What a waste. Oh, these counter terrorists are like such noobs. They're even worse noobs than I am, and that's hard to accomplish, right? Let's keep scanning here. I usually don't camp if I can avoid it, so. Yeah, let me try to go for some. Yeah, time is running up, guys. What the fuck? Yeah, well, but that doesn't count, right? So this was just because they, yeah, so final round, guys. And I'm finally playing counter-terrorist again, which I just prefer because I'm just way more tactical player and I really don't want to run somewhere with a stupid bomb and place it. I'm not into blowing up the world. I'm really not. So um nice. Yeah, so just currently listening to some music by Sven Fate, so I might upload another video about my favorite techno producers and DJs and whatnot, so let me turn up the volume a little bit. Not too heavily, but just some bass. Well, of course, this is not a professional setup for yeah, for well, this is a gaming setup because yeah. Um, yeah, Sven Fate is fucking amazing. He's the godfather of techno. If anybody doubts it, he doesn't know anything. Well, at least we are going for 150 rounds of pure SMG power. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, and if you expect me to do the opposite, no, I'm definitely not going to. Um, um, yeah, I'm definitely not going to waste my time on trying to repairs things that ain't broken. So um, well, this video is kind of long, so it's tough to stay on focus. But I'd also like to do a video. Take this as a little spoiler. I'm going to release a video tomorrow that's about uh, yeah, about the relationship between drug abuse and um, about the relationship between drug abuse and techno music, or especially like techno raves, especially the underground raves. Whoop. Yeah, well, I was rolling a cigarette. Probably not the best excuse, but still. Let me open the window real quick. Here, this window is kind of broken. So another 9 rounds, and we really have to level up our game here, because they've got the best player on the map. This is going to be fatal error game. I mean, I just died 4 times for nothing. What is he doing there? I don't get it.